Hi, welcome to Rate My Gadget, and we'll be looking at the Philips Hue, which actually I don't think is very good, and I'll tell you why, but let's have a look at what it does. So what is the Philips Hue? So the Philips Hue is a Bluetooth enabled light bulb, which basically can change colour to millions of colours. It isn't voice activated or anything like that on its own. You can supposedly connect it to Alexa and Google Nest devices. However, we've got a Google Nest device and we couldn't get that to work, even when we went through the online help. And if you look online, there are a lot of places that do say that. The actual control of the device is on a normal light switch and it's a normal bayonet fitting, but it goes through an app such as this. So it has preset colours, so that's Lake Placid, here's a golden pond, different colours. And what I'll do, I mean, it's daylight outside, is I'll film at night so you can see what colour this creates. So here we go. So if I change the colours around, look, it can go green and red. So that's me doing it on the app. So then if I go back out of that, so now I've got it on like a blue colour, I can put the brightness right up, or I can put it right down. Okay, and that's me doing that. And then if I go right, so now I'm going to hit Honolulu and then Ibiza. That's it. How big is it? So just coincidentally, this is a standard LED Philips light bulb. This is a Philips Hue, so you can see, you know, the size is fairly comparable. It's fairly, you know, nondescript. It's a light bulb. However, this is the issue that I have with it. So for the price that it is, it's quite an expensive option at a light bulb, which ultimately, unless you've got many of them in a room, you have to control via your phone. So you can turn it on and off at the wall, and that's fine. And the one thing that is good about that is if I go and turn it off now and turn it back on, it will remain at the colour it's at now. So if you wanted to keep your room at this kind of blue colour that I've got on now, then it will work in turning on and off. And the other thing as well, and I have checked that, is if you disconnect the light bulb and reconnect it, it will remember your Bluetooth settings to your app. Now the problem is you need an app to change the colour of it, and supposedly it sells itself as a means of connecting to the Google Nest and to other Philips devices. Now we've got a Google Nest, so the idea being that you can say, okay Google, change my room to blue. We could not get it to connect, no matter what, and it might just be a fault of ours. Please comment if it's worked for you, and if there's many comments, then I'll edit a video. But for us, it just did not work with the Google Nest. Alexa, it may be a little bit better, but that for us was a big loss, because ultimately, if you can't control it, then it ends up being an app on the phone, which, let's be honest, it will just sit there and it's a bit of a gimmick, rather than, you know, okay Google, change the brightness down to 15, which is what many people want from their smart devices. This is the app itself. So if I hit Savannah Sunset, for example, changes, Golden Pond, it changes as well. And then what you can do is you can put different routines. So you can create a timer on here. So you want it to gradually brighten to wake you up. And I'll choose the light I want to do that. You know, you can do that at a certain time. So that's quite nice. It's got a little bit of a wake up routine, which we personally haven't used, but it's quite a nice little thing to use. You can have a go to sleep, and you can have a timer, so you just have it on for 20 minutes or whatever it may be. So if I close out of that, voice assistance, if I wanted to add it to Google Home, and I'll show you the problem I've got, make it discoverable, okay? Open on the Google Home app. Oh, it's looking for devices. What are you trying to set up? So I'll say light bulb, okay? There you go. So this is where it gets a little bit difficult, in which it says, you know, go here, set up a device. We've gone through all of this, and what we've actually found is we either can't find a device, or when we try and link the two apps, the Philips Hue app to the Google Home app, that's where it says connection cannot be found. And we've looked online, we've gone to support, and no matter what we do, we cannot connect this through the Google Nest. Please, please, please do comment if you have. Please do comment, because that would really help us. So that's it, really. That's the Philips Hue. I think overall, it's pretty good if you can accept the fact that it's more expensive than an LED bulb and you may have issues connecting it to your voice activated systems. But it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's amazing at connecting to other systems, but that's it. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and see you again.